She's the baddest, straight up vicious, texting her and asking her if she's alone and sent some pictures. She said no. Well, goddamn. She said come over and see it for yourself. Never asking for your help. Independent woman, she ain't for the show. Nah, she's the one. Smoke with her until the stand up until we see the sun. The baddest ever, swear she do it better than I ever seen it done. Yeah, never ball, she ain't never alone. That's when she told me she ain't never gonna be home.
"30th of December 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction. There was something strange about his behavior. I attributed it to the long journey through the jungle. That night, however, he admitted what had been bothering him. 'They followed me,' he whispered. 'The others.' He walked off. I spent that sleepless night worrying about his deviations toward madness."
Towards madness, okay? Towards madness.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
because you're listening to our free Spotify experience. Discover new ways to listen to your favorite music without ad breaks anywhere you go, including offline with Spotify Premium. It's just you and wherever your listening takes you next.
Para la olla, hombre.
Es en serio, estos planes no tienen... Cállate ya.
Now, this is a fascinating concept. The Miracle Club. Come meet people that share your beliefs, devotion, and taste for adventure. Create lifelong memories as you travel the world together. It's a Christian singles group dedicated to visiting pilgrimage sites. This is an official document issued recently by the Holy See. In consideration of this mission having been badly damaged by an unusually violent and entirely unexpected volcanic tremor, they sent requests to every Spanish-speaking diocese, asking them to consider sending missionaries to restore and rebuild this holy site.
Yeah?
Se iba haciendo cada vez más denso y frío, justo cuando estaban a punto de llegar a la
That's quite a bow you have. You must be a hunter. The mission could use a hunter. Ever since before the earthquake, we've been plagued by wolves. I can't let these children out of my sight for a second. Just the other day, I saw this one out on the road, running after a wolf. Can you believe that? He said he only wanted to play. As though he expected the wolves to roll over and chase sticks.
Okay. So we must spot the move to them now. Kill a couple of them already. Last one. Complete the one man.
I don't have enough space for that. This document describes the founding of the mission. There were 4 solar eclipses in this region around that time, in 1521, 1538, 1539, and 1543. Spanish missionaries reported that during each one, a vision of John the Apostle appeared on the site. So in his honor, the mission of St. John was built here in 1544.
Okay.
Some of those kids are so high-spirited. I need a little break. Don't tell the sisters. I could use a little spirits myself some days.
Won't tell anyone.
But this mission does not allow alcohol. So I have to settle for the few moments of quiet I can find.
Buy some cinnamon roll. Cinnamon itself. Get some cinnamon. Start boil for morning time. And after that get some ginger to and start make some ginger juice. Start drinking at daytime. This one ginger juice at daytime. Cinnamon for morning time, ginger juice will be.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
Go ahead. I'll be right.
You don't own me.
Go ahead. I'll be ready.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town, you have to visit their graveyards. I don't know why. One is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly, with neat rows, or they're like this one, where it feels more natural and unplanned.
Makes sense. Alright, so we're going right to now. Okay. School. Collectible.
These collars were used abroad in Nostromo, likely ferrying the captured indigenous people back to Spain to be sold as slaves.
Nostrons. Nostromo. Nostromo, what that mean? Nostromo. What that mean? If you understand what I'm word, why them use a word upon a chain, right? Can't source it though. Copile. Ask Copile and see what Copile tell me. Can't sign in, I'm supposed to sign in. Yeah, I'm supposed to sign in my thing. Why is that? Okay. What Copile? What does Nostromo does Nostromo mean in return? Okay.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Calling me a witch? Imagine.
I'm sorry?
I'm a herbalist, a shamefully unrecognized branch of medical science. And that child's grandmother was a dowser. The things people ignore that are right in front of their noses.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Ha! You sound
That's
like
true.
Isa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
A smart girl, a good researcher, and unafraid to admit there are things she doesn't know.
Okay.
She's the one who broke the cross by climbing on it. I don't know what was in her head. I tried to stop her, but she was very upset about something, angry and full of grief at the same time.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
I don't know. After the cross broke, she ran away, but I didn't see which direction. In the state she was in,
Respect
I
for
knew
life,
better
Stash.
than to try to interfere with her.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
I do. But first we have to get those children out of the way. It isn't safe for them to be running around while we work. That blind trickster filled their heads with tales of treasure, and they think I mean to steal it.
I'll talk to them.
Hey, get away from here. It's our treasure.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No, we're not leaving till we find it.
We'll sleep here if we have to.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, we told you. You're not getting our treasure. Manu said if we find it, we can keep it.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
You know the sisters? She could tell on us.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
Whoa! We won't tell. You can help us. If you find the treasure, we'll split it, even.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
Are you any good at riddles?
I'm an expert. Let's hear it.
I want you to take my supply. I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
You must do something to get those children out from underfoot.
Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen.
Go ahead. I'll be around.
Tardaremos eternidades. ¿Cuántos años? Un día a la
Oh, hold on. Let's spot this man. Mark. This is here, Veritas.
When we crashed, it was our bad. Oh, but it ain't true. I should have thought this through.
Okay.
On Sunday.
know when you're ready.
And that child's grandmother was in her.
If you
Someone once said if you really want to one is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly.
You must do something.
Evans cry.
If I get sick, a village.
These boys ain't shit. They're not here for it.
Could be something. Looks like there's something here. Fools. There's something there. Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
So did you find anything?
I sure did. Look at this.
We're rich. Hold on, hold on. We said everyone gets an equal share, so...
Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any of your treasure.
You mean it?
Absolutely.
I knew it right away when I saw you. I said there's a real hero.
Please, please, it was nothing. I only did what any reasonable person would do.
Thanks for finding the treasure. We're going to show it to Manu.
I don't know how you got Diego and the rest of those kids out of the way, but I'm glad you did. Now we can get to work.
Where should we start?
Over this way. Thank you for your help, and I hope you find Isa. I'm worried about her. I wish I knew why Isabella was trying to climb the cross. Maybe something about the cross can show you where Isa went.
Okay. It's about the cross. Alright.
There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way.
I wish I knew why Isabella was trying to climb the cross.
Acude a la misericordia divina para que estas bendiciones sean derramadas en sus corazones.
Alright.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it. He would. 25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We travelled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain.
Okay.
Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him. So I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces.
Okay.
A heron and an eclipse.
I'm ready for broke up them thing here. Hold on. Come back. So I'm gonna go for the suppressor first. Make sure we get all the collectibles in first.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Alright.
26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is
Here,
where we were meant to
Spartan
be, he
breakfast,
said,
okay.
a cold determination in his voice, so very different from
So
how he
warrior
acted
breakfast.
just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box. John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited
Sleep right
with
down,
writing
wake up,
5
man.
books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3
Sleep
epistles
long
of
time,
John,
wake up.
and the book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage
Oh,
of
no, you
victims
not
of poisoning
sleep.
and burns. The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light the end of days.
Oh, I say, touch the road to be, you know.
This rough. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day and
Tardaremos eternidades. ¿Cuántos años?
Un paso a la vez.
Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still. And more will still. And more will still. His light leads the way.
Un día, como si tuviéramos elección.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors.
Alright, sir.
This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century. And under his wings you may seek refuge. There's a whole mural under here. Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross.
Okay.
But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere.
I'm gonna find a cross, I already stood. Find a cross.
When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Etzli is young to have all that responsibility. Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
That actually worked.
Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads. Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light.
I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way.
Be just left on my face now.
What happened to these people?
Looks like the light activated something.
Laura! Are you alright?
Hey.
You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. There's a woman in this one. Looks like he's accepting the cross here. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky.
People look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
Ah, boy. Hey. Seriously? Bombon na alcohol party in the Batman.
You know, it seems like every few years, God does a disaster this way.
En algunas partes.
Había una vez un ratoncito.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. Now this is a fact.
That's quite a bow you have. You must be a hunter. The mission could use a hunter. Ever since before the earthquake, we've been plagued by wolves. I can't let these children out of my sight for a second.
This doc.
Some of those kids are so high-spirited.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 states.
Go ahead, I'll be around.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about...
I don't care about fish. I care.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Calling me a witch.
Hey, get away from here. It's a...
There's something there. Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
So did you find anything?
I sure did.
I don't know how you got Diego and the rest of those kids out of the way, but I'm glad you did. Now we can get to work.
Where should we start?
Over this way. I wish I knew why Isabella was trying to climb the cross. Maybe something about the cross can show you where Isa went.
There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
There's the next cross. I can see another.
Qué bueno que vinimos.
see another. There's the next cross. I don't have enough space for that. Looks like there's something here. Wait, I can push this. Got it! Hello? When I first laid eyes on Angel de la Cruz, I knew I met a man of worth. When he spoke, my heart shook. Its tremors vibrated for days after his first sermon. That evening, God himself told me to set out to prove I was the chosen one. I left the next morning, seeking to prove my worth.
Isabella! Are you in here?
I don't have enough space for that.
Isabella!
Oh, thank God.
There you are.
Yes. Who are you?
Guillermo sent me to find you. He's worried about you.
Poor Guillermo. He's probably killing himself with guilt, too. I guess we were both right. There was a hidden crypt, and I did have an idealized view of what it would be like.
How did you injure yourself?
I was on a rope when the tremor hit. The shaking threw me into the walls, the rope snapped, and I hit the water badly. I think my ankle's broken.
In order to get you out, I'll have to go back for help. It will take several people. What's so funny?
Can one of those people be Sarah? I'd love to see the look on her face when she has to admit that one of Manu's fantastic stories turned out to be true.
I'll suggest it to Guillermo. Now, I don't think I can get out the way I came in, so I'm gonna have to look for another way out. I'll be right back.
And I'll be right here.
Okay. Fearing you.
In preparation for the ultimate test, I have begun to explore the crypts and tombs found near the mission.
Okay.
They are challenging and dangerous, and I am slowly improving. My reflexes are quicker, I'm getting stronger, and I dare say my eyesight in the dark is improving. I know there are others trying to prove their worth to Brother de la Cruz, but they will not best me.
Okay. That eye seen in the dark business. What kind of thing that is? Is that you a vampire or something?
May Huascar's knowledge of the two afterlives be sufficient to guide us, if we arrive in either. I was not worthy. Forgive me for my hubris.
Lara, was that you?
It was me, don't worry. I have returned from my training. However, Brother de la Cruz has disappeared. The sisters of the mission have no idea where he went. No matter. I will wait for him to return. My heart is pure. My head is clear. I am ready for the trials, and I will prove to him I am the chosen one. I must be on the right path. The air is getting fresher.
Don't tease me. I've spent the night in a crypt.
A wheel-lock pistol, never mass-produced and banned in the Holy Roman Empire. Ostentatiously decorated, a bit much for a missionary, but maybe a fitting weapon for an egoist such as Lopez. This...
See the chat, man. Hey. What she said. PlayStation. Shit. PC, but on a play still on my boss. If you play Apex, you can add it. Same game tag, among TTV. My game tag, you see it? Hold on, I have to type it in the chat. My PlayStation account would that be. I have PlayStation. That's my account on Xbox. For Apex Legends, you see it? Man. Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Warzone, you know them have them cross-platform business there. And this is me. That's my PSN account. But Xbox personal still no sir. Xbox straight me do it still, you see it? We play upon the two of them. So but most of the right now a straight PC me say I can't bother upgrading a console. You understand me? I just want to upgrade it a motherboard or a graphics card and I need that. Play any variety of game I want to play. Apex Legends, Warzone and anything. Alright.
Isabella, I see daylight. You'll be out of here in no time.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
All full up. Can't carry anymore. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. I don't have enough space for that. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Something I can't jump up there, so I'll leave that open. I respect for the father that James.
Please tell me Isabella's okay.
She is, but she's hurt her ankle, so we'll have to go back and get her.
No. I could not stand to inconvenience you any further. And besides, Sarah tells me you have something important of your own to do. Please, let Isa's friends take care of her from here.
You'll need a couple of people and a lot of rope to get her out.
I'll round them up right away. Where is she exactly?
Take the main road across the river, then follow the crosses.
Wait, the crosses? Did she find something?
She found the crypt Manu told her about.
She did? That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy for her. I should have gone with her, and I feel terrible about her ankle. But despite that, this is the adventure Isa's always dreamed of.
She also suggested that maybe Sarah could be a member of her rescue party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll make sure of it. And speaking of Manu and his crazy stories, if you're looking for something hidden around here, you should probably talk to him. He worked for Isa. He's usually hoarding coal around the mission. And thank you again for finding Isabella. I don't know what I would have done if...
Just make sure she gets back safe.
Alright. Make sure it's safe.
Even Maya ruins, I'm telling you.
You must be Manu.
Who's that? Who's there?
She's the one who found the treasure.
Is that right, Diego? Well,
I'm blind.
What can I do for you?
Manu blind.
I overheard you telling the children about Maya ruins.
Finally, someone who pays attention.
Well, you were right about the crosses. Isabella followed them to a hidden crypt.
Ha! I knew it, I knew it. No one ever listens to old Manu, but I was right.
So you were. And I bet you're telling the truth about those Maya ruins.
I recognize something in your voice. The thrill of discovery, of finding something someplace unseen for hundreds or even thousands of years.
There is something thrilling about that, isn't there?
There's no feeling like it. The taste of stale, dusty air still gets my heart racing.
These modern people, these so-called realists, they close themselves off from such wondrous possibilities. They can't even imagine some of the things I've seen. That I would give anything to see again one last time.
Perhaps I could be your eyes, your witness of those Maya ruins.
You could at that, yes.
Do you remember where the ruins were?
Respect for the
Now,
father.
where were they?
Respect for the father.
I remember a pool fed by 3 waterfalls. I wish I could give you better directions, but it's been so many years.
I should be able to find it. And when I do, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh, if you could do that for me, touch that history, I would be so...
Say no more, Manu. I'll find it.
Oh, it's not for all, but... Hold on, one it bring back all the way over. So. See how we back to bring me. We have cancelled.
Hi, hello. Check out what I've got.
Ah, boy. Can't afford me with them, man.
That's a good deal for both of us. Good deal. I'll be here if you want to deal somewhere.
Manu, say more.
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
I knew you would. Now, tell me everything.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Go on.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
The Lords of Xibalba, right?
But you find a tunnel and
Incredible.
treatment.
What else?
Okay.
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels, 3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu, to be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
I see it. I can smell it, feel it, taste it. You've brought tears to an old man's dry eyes. I can't thank you enough.
I'd like to give you something.
Manu, I couldn't.
Please, I insist. It's the first relic I ever found. It's beautiful and intricate. A decorated skull. I'd like someone who has the same passion for exploring that I did as a young man to have it. Don't ever let anything kill your sense of curiosity and wonder.
I won't. Thank you, Manu.
Better make sure say him go fair go save her to the tunnel, to the caves. Crypt.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century. A heron and an eclipse.
Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today.
And under his wings we may seek refuge. Under his wings. All full up. Can't carry anymore. Jonah, this book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
Today, unstoppable today.
I don't have enough space for that. The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those two Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission. This. Brother de la Cruz. Stone faces weak. There's a whole mural under here.
When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Too far. I'm see if this quick and fast. Quick and fast.
have enough space for that. I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
I knew you would. Now, tell. Go.
Two skill points available. Okay, me for about 9 more skill points in total. I think about 9 should do.
Etzley's young to have all that responsibility. Must be pretty hard for him.
I can only imagine.
This place must have been nice when it was originally. Found something?
Yeah.
It's too bad about the earthquake.
Jesus takes up the cross. They can rebuild. Help me lift this. Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light.
That did it. I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way. What happened to these people?
It looks like the light activated something.
Laura! Are you alright? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. There's a woman in this one. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. It looks like he's accepting the cross here.
These people look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
You sure that's right?
I'll get it.
Station 5. Jesus falls the second time. Laura, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. They're carrying him. They're lifting him. She's wiping his face, I think.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion of the mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Jesus, nailed to the cross. I think he's taking up the cross.
Glad I wasn't allowed where Lopez was.
He's carrying the cross.
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
First step of the crucifixion.
Not sure. Maybe it's on that pamphlet.
They're lifting him.
Good things. Let me see if it. No español. No español. It's English.
Found something?
Yeah.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light.
That did it. I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boot. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. There's a woman in this one.
These people look like they were tortured. Oh my goodness.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
Can't take foolishness in a man. So, I'm in the stream for real. Sleeping and now.